Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. This is Sam Ongoro. Kindly subscribe, share, and like my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is Sam Ongoro. Now, I want to give you reasons as to why relationships don't last these days. I want to give you reasons as to why relationships don't last these days. Yani nakupa sababu ambazo sinafanya mahusiano haikai siku hizi. Hata ndoa, even those who are married, marriages don't last nowadays. I want to give you reasons as to why marriages or relationships don't last these days. Why are relationships failing to last these days? What could be the problem? What has changed from the old norm, where marriage was perceived to be permanent? Once you get married or once you marry, that is it for you. You're done. You are in for it for eternity. But nowadays, marriage or relationships don't last. Yani you find a guy is dating like 20 girls. Na wote hakuna mwenye anakaa. Akona leo Cheni, kesho akona Jennifer, kesho akona Kerubo, kesho kutwa akona Mwende, kesho kutwa akona Jacqueline. Yani I don't know what's happening nowadays. I don't know what's happening nowadays. Yani una date mtu leo, unamweka kwa profile photo, unasema oh, this is my bae, this is my guy. Then kesho ukiamuka hakuna mwingine. Ni nini imefanyika? What has really changed? What is affecting relationships nowadays? Why are marriages does not last? Why do marriages don't last? Reason number one, technology has made it so easy to cheat. Technology has made it so easy to cheat. So cheating is slumbered. It's all over. Yani cheating is kila mahali. It's all over. Left, right, center is cheating. So technology has made it so easy to cheat. One reason why relationships fail to last these days is because technology has made it easier to cheat. Nowadays, go to TikTok. You see women twerking, showing their nyas, showing what God has made for them, what God gave them, what their mother gave them. Go to social media. Recently, I saw a guy saying, oh, I'm looking for a material wife with one baby in certain area, phase 2. If you are there, please inbox me. Do you know how many women inboxed that guy? That thing lasted for only, the guy put it on within 1 hour. 240 women inboxed the guy. Yani wanawake zaidi ya 240 walimtumia message and their phone numbers. How desperate can one be? Now you tell me, this guy aliweka Facebook. How many women can he choose from there? Which means he'll have to test all of them, arada na wao, achague. Now all these 240 women are the mercy of this guy. Wako kwa mercy ya huyu mwanaume, achague ni nani atachagua. Hata atachanganyikiwa tu. Akiwamaliza wote, akiwapitia, then guess what this guy will do? Atarudia the same process tu. Hataka na atapata. Yani social media has made it so easy for people to cheat. And you don't be surprised. You may find this guy akona bibi, but he does not live with the wife in Nairobi. The wife ako nyumbani. So now here he's having a good time. Na wanawake wameingia hapo thinking this guy is serious, but the guy is a joker. So social media or technology has made it so easy to cheat. That's why you see nowadays hakuna kwa ndoa percentage of men and women who can exchange their phones for one day ni wachache sana. Nowadays there is no a married couple or those in a relationship wanaweza weka simu yao openly without a password. Wengine wako na password kwa WhatsApp, messages, Facebook. I don't know how they remember all those passwords. Na nilikuwa tu nauliza, hiyo effort and energy unatumia kuweka hizo password zote, sitafadhali uiweke kwa ndoa yako or kwa your relationship and it will work. That energy that you are devoted, energy that you are devoting into these passwords, mbona usiweke kwa relationship yako ama ndoa yako to make it work? Yani you find technology hizi masimu nazo zimeharibu ndoa mingi. Unaona TikTok, wanaume wengine wanapitia kama hao wako ng'ambo, those guys were those guys in abroad, they go through Facebook to see a beautiful woman and yet they're married. Married women also do the same. Wanaingia social media, technology, kuona handsome guy with six pack, they start chatting, they start talking. Nowadays when married couple go on a date, you find huyo mwingine ameweka flight mode kwa simu yake. Wewe simupata ukimpigia simu, but ukitext message atapata, ukiingia WhatsApp utampata, lakini unasangaa mbona simu yake haiendi through? Kwa sababu iko flight mode. Na ako na husband hataki kujulikana, na ako na wife hataki kujulikana, so anaweka flight mode. The moment they are not together, he or she is a free molecule. You know, nowadays technology, I don't know what is going on with our people nowadays. Technology. And I can tell you for free, those in a relationship, those who are married, are worse than those who are single. I met a single lady recently. Now, she told me, the rate at which married women are cheating, I don't even know kama married men wanapatanga hiyo kitu. Ukweli. Yani social media. Niliwaambia recently, I told you this. Kuna wanaume unajua unaamka asubuhi umepata umeweka WhatsApp group. Kuna wanaume na wanawake wanapitia kuona handsome man kwa hiyo WhatsApp group on your profile. Wanaanza kutext. They get a number from there. Na wanaume wanapata the number the same. Wanaona beautiful lady, wanaanza kuchat. Yani technology has made it so easy for people in relationships to cheat. Technology is good. People are using it to make money. But more than often, it is destroying more relationships than ever. Believe me. Yani nowadays you see people in a relationship. Nakwambia gusa anything. But my phone is private. Yani the only thing wako nayo don't touch and no goes on. Ni simu ya mkono. Hiyo ndio private. So the phone is more private than even more than your private parts. Yani nowadays a lady is in a relationship or a guy is in a relationship, but he's chatting na watu wako ng'ambo abroad, very close. I saw another guy saying now summer bunnies are coming home. Find ways to trick your partner so that you can enjoy these summer bunnies who are coming home. And those are married people, both men and women. Technology is killing us more than doing good to us. Technology is making it so easier. Siku hizi mwanamke anatoka hapa in 1 hour ameenda na nduti. Ameenda na motorbike. Ameenda mbali, ameanya amerudi. Na wewe mwanaume uko kwa nyumba anakuambia let me go see my friend. Or I'm going to look for a job. Ameenda ameanya amerudi na ako kwa nyumba. hata uwezi msuspect. Technology has made it easy to cheat, ladies and gentlemen. One reason why relationships fail to last these days is because technology has made it easier to cheat. Yaani siku hizi mna argument kadogo, nasikia mtu akwambia mimi najipangusanga wanawake hivi kama inzi. So what are you telling me? Unasikia mwanamke anakuambia sasa na wewe ni mwanaume. Kuna wanaume hapa nje. Technology. By just whipping on Tinder, you get connected to thousands of new people around your city. You could have a relationship with instantly. Yani you munakosana na your spouse saa hii. Within 30 seconds, you are connected, you are open to the world. Instantly, you are in another relationship. There's a lady who left the husband. Imagine that lady didn't even go home. Alitoka kwa bwana yake akaenda kwa mwanaume mwingine immediately. Alibeba mizigo akatoka pale akaenda to another man. Hata hakuenda nyumbani. Siku hizi wanasema unaoga na unarudi soko mara hiyo. Unangoja uili what from what? Utairi ukiwa kwa relationship. Yani in a whisker of a second, in a blink of an eye, technology can connect you to 1,000 women, to 1,000,000 women, to 1,000 men. So it is at your own advantage. Mukikosana hivi uko pale. But is that the life you want to live, my brother, my sister? Is that the life you've chosen to live honestly? And if so, is that a good life? Is that a good life? Yani nowadays watu hawana patience ya kukaa kwa relationship. Kakitu kadogo tu. Ukichelewa nyumbani kidogo, your spouse calls you, you don't pick. Ulikuwa wapi? Yani trust has become very rare nowadays. And even when you are trustworthy, people around you will tell you ujui kitu unafanya, you are a fool. Watu wana patience. People doing things right, left, center. Hawataki kuulizwa. Ukimuuliza is a crime. Ukimuuliza kitu kidogo tu kikasiana kidogo, ametoka ameenda. You date a girl thinking, waja nimngoja amalize university. Waja amalize shule nimuoe. Kumbe kuna wale wanakula na chumvi. Hawataki kungoja hivi. Yani wewe unamngoja amalize, wengine wanakula na chumvi. Listens as to why marriages, relationships hazikai siku hizi. Hazikai. That was reason number 1. Number 2, we don't want to compromise. Yani kitu kidogo tu, you don't want to compromise. These days, everyone wants to be seen as tough, as a tough man and a woman, and no one wants to compromise. Nowadays, you want to be seen like you're a tough man or a tough woman. And believe me, no woman wants to compromise. A man, you want to play tough. To be seen, you are tough. You rule, you take care of your family with an iron fist. You want to be seen you're tough in your family. Then guess what? Because you are the head, you are the provider of your family. Guess what? And the women nowadays, hawana patience, they don't want to compromise. Nobody wants to compromise. It's like we're competing with one another to see who is more powerful than the other. You know that is because of what? One reason, technology. We don't want to compromise. Because even if I don't compromise, how many men want me out there? How many women want me there? Ni wanawake wengi wanaingia kwa my inbox. How many women text me? Sasa wewe unaniambia nini? Yani, we don't want to compromise. Even something very minor, we don't want to compromise. Number 3, We don't want to compromise. The modern man and the modern woman prefers to take easy way out by quitting instead of compromising. The modern man and the modern woman see compromise as being weak. This attitude is making so many relationships fail. Yeah, nowadays we call them modern man and modern woman. They see compromising, finding solutions to their problems as a sign of weakness. So this attitude is making so many relationships fail. This attitude is making so many people to be single and are fallible but committed to no one. We don't want to compromise. The modern man and the modern woman prefers to take the easy way out by quitting, and the easy way is quitting the relationship. And that's what I said before. You enter into a relationship with a lot of options. You enter into a relationship with an exit door. You enter into a relationship as a try and error. So you've gone to try, which means you are not committed. So what? Ninaenda, if things don't work, I'll walk out. Such attitude has rendered so many men and women single. That attitude, the attitude is making many relationships not to work but fail. We don't want to compromise. Number 3, we are too busy for our relationships. Yani, you are so busy to even make time or create time for your relationship, for your marriage. We are too busy. The modern man, woman, we are too busy. I'm not talking about career men and women only, but I'm telling everybody is so busy for their relationships. So how is that relationship going to work if you cannot commit, create time for your relationship? How will the relationship work? Number 3, we are too busy for our relationships. The modern day man and a woman wants the good thing of life. They devote all their time and energy chasing their dreams and forget to love somebody who they are in a relationship with. These days, people don't have the patience to deal with all that comes with being in a relationship. They are just too busy that they forget to have time for love. After all, love is so many out there, we can get it anywhere. We can get it anywhere out there. That was my number 3 point. We are too busy for our relationships. Ladies and gentlemen, create time for one another. If you're in a relationship, create time for your relationship. Give your relationship a priority in your life, and it will work. But because there are so many fish in the pond, nobody wants to give time to the person they're married to, the person they're dating. They're too busy with other people out there, but their spouse, but their girlfriends, but their boyfriends. They're too busy. Number 4, we want the perfect partner, even when we aren't perfect ourselves. We want a wife material. We want a husband material, when we ourselves are not husband material, are not wife material. We want a perfect partner when we are not perfect ourselves. And I told you the other day, no one is perfect. You cannot find a woman who is good in everything. You cannot find a man who is good in everything. There is always someone out there better in some areas than your spouse. Take that to the bank or leave it. There is always someone out there who does things better, some areas, than your wife, than your husband, than your girlfriend, than your boyfriend. Believe me, than even your fiancé. You just have to find a mutual ground. Where I am weak, be stronger. Where I am stronger, if you are weak, let me be stronger there. We want a perfect partner. There is no perfect person out there except God. Human beings, we have shortcomings, left, right, center. So you can't find everything that you want in one person. However, there is always someone out there who is better looking than your spouse. Believe me, there is always someone out there who is better in certain areas than the person you are with. So if you are looking for a perfect person, make yourself perfect first. Like I said before you change the entire world, before you change everyone, ladies and gentlemen, change yourself. Change your attitude. There is no one perfect. Even you are not perfect yourself. The modern man and the woman wants a partner without flaws. They want a partner, a modern man and a modern woman wants a guy who has no shortcomings, who has no flaws, a guy who's rounded around everything, a guy who's good in everything. They want a partner without flaws. We are always in a hurry to leave a relationship if we find someone we think is better. And the cycle keeps going. We're easy to drop someone like a hot potato when we perceive and think that we have met someone who is Prince Charming, who is an angel from heaven. And the cycle repeats itself, goes on and on. We have no time to take time to understand one another. We have no time to learn one another. But we're so quick to drop them. We're so quick to drop them when we find somebody who we perceive, whom we think are better than who we are with today. When you think, that's thinking. Live with that person, and then 1 week or 2 months, time will tell. We have no time. We have no patience. We are always in a hurry to leave a relationship if we find someone we think is better than whom we are with, who is better, and the cycle keeps on. The search goes on. You'll meet that guy, that woman, you think is that Prince Charming, then you realize they are not. Then you move on. You will always meet people who are better than your spouse. That is given. No one is patient anymore with their partner. We have no patience with our partners. No one is patient anymore with their partners. No one is patient enough to bring out the best in their partner. Kwani mimi wewe ulilewa na mama yako vibaya na baba yako. Mimi sina time ya kulea mtoto. I have no time to teach anyone anything. No one is patient enough to bring out the best in their partner. We all want a perfect partner even when we aren't perfect ourselves. Nyani ayoni kundole. You blame everybody else. A relationship is something that we need to work on a daily basis. A relationship is something that we need to work on. Before you start judging others so harshly, are you perfect yourself? If not, have mercy for others. Bring the best out of your partner. Sit down and talk with your partner. Correct your partner. Talk about issues that are not working in your relationship. Things that will make your relationship work better. Relationships and marriage is a work in progress. We have to work on it on a daily basis. We need to talk to one another. We need to be open with one another. But nowadays, we ain't got no time kukaa na watoto. Yaani unaita mtu mtoto. Asiyefunzwa na mamake, atafunzwa na dunia. So you just walk out, you kick them out, and the cycle repeats itself now and again. Number 5, sex is so easy to find. Oh boy. Nowadays, sex is given just like a sacrament. By the way, you want sex? It is given freely all over. Easy. Sex is so easy to find nowadays. These days, sex is so easy to find. And this is affecting relationships. Yani unaona hata kama bibi yako hata kubea mabwana yako, you can get it somewhere else. These days, sex is so easy to find. And this is affecting relationships. A sex with a new guy or a new girl is always a phone call away. Yani to have sex nowadays, you just need to make a phone call. You make a phone call, and sex is there for you. It's just a phone call. To have sex with a new girl or a new guy, it's just a phone call. It takes a phone call. It's just a phone call away. Just make a phone call and you have sex. It is easy to have sex without even being in a relationship with that person. Nowadays, you can have sex with somebody you are not even in a relationship. Just casual sex. Just a phone call away. You can have sex easy with someone you don't even have to be in a relationship to have sex. Ladies and gentlemen, this generation now considers good sex as a quality a partner should have, so they go around having random sex as they seek for their partner who can satisfy them better sexually. Listen to this. This generation now considers good sex as a quality a partner should have. So they go around having random sex as they seek for their partner who can satisfy them better sexually. How many men can you sleep with? And again, I want to know, what is good sex? Because I was talking to another lady recently, she told me, good sex ni ile ananyongwa kidogo, you cut oxygen kidogo, yani rough sex. Na kuna mwingine anataka sex slowly tu, compassionate. Yani pole pole tu, hataki mambo mingi. Na kuna mwingine anataka sex ile tu bu 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 bu. So I'm asking, what is good for you may not be good for someone else. But your partner is your partner. And first of all, your friends. Talk to your partner. Mwambie, this is the kind of sex I want. And if he's able to do, atakupea. Kuna wanawake wanataka sex daily, 3-4 times. Kuna wengine wanataka once a month. Kuna wanawake wengine wanataka sex once a daily or twice a week. So what is good sex to you? And if that's what you're looking for, you will get plenty of it, but you will never be happy. Believe me, you. And this is why most marriages are not working nowadays. Fucking someone, having sex with a new person, a new girl, a new guy, it's just a phone call. You just make a phone call. And you don't even need to be in a relationship. And you don't even need to pay them. They're willing to give you sex freely, so long as you are available. Some of them can give you sex without using protection. Make your demand, it's your choice. We'll give it to you. Number 6, no one is ready to be a fool for love. No one is ready to be a fool for love. Relationships don't last these days because this generation doesn't understand what it means to love someone madly. They don't know what it means to be madly in love with someone. This generation don't know what it means to be in love with someone madly, deep. These days, because this generation doesn't understand what it means to love someone madly, we are just too unrealistic for our own good. And we don't love madly anymore. You know, I met a lady recently told me that kupenda mwanaume na roho yako yote, wewe ndio mchinga. Mwanaume mupende 10%, 90% unaweza toka uchomoke. That's a lady who's 40 plus telling me such stuff, na yeye ako kwa ndoa. Anasema mwenye anapenda mwanaume 100% ni mjinga. Penda mwanaume 10%, bakiza 90, unaweza chomoka, anaweza kukuacha uchomoke uende. That's a lady 40 plus. That is the advice anapeana watu hapa nje. You can't love someone 100%. Love them 10%, uwaje ile ya kutoka. Niambie, would that marriage work? Would that relationship work? We are just too realistic for our own good, and we don't love madly. Yani we have unrealistic expectations about relationships, about marriage. We have unrealistic reasons or excuses, or we have so unrealistic demands in our relationships. Remember, don't demand too much from someone that you can't even give yourself. We need to be so realistic. No one is ready to be a fool. Yani, you don't want to, hakuna mwenye anataka kurudi chini. Kila mtu anataka kuwa hapa juu. Nobody wants to go chini just for the sake of love, just because of their relationships, to make it work. Hakuna mwenye anataka kurudi chini, sote tuko juu. Oh, what is he telling me? Oh, what is she telling me? There's so many women out there. There's so many men out there. So what? If you want me out, be it. I'll walk out. Nobody wants to be a fool just to save their marriage or just to save their love. No one is ready to be vulnerable by letting go of themselves. Let your ego go. Nobody. We have become too smart for ourselves, and this is affecting our relationships today. We no longer want to be a fool for love. We are full of ourselves nowadays. Full of ourselves. Uko na kapesa kadogo hivi, unaona you are the hot cake in town. Uko na sura hivi, every man anakuita everywhere. Ukia kwa matatu, siku hizi nimesikia there is a way, there are people have improvised kwa matatu. Anaandika message vile alikuwa anataka kukuambia, oh, I love you so much. You are so beautiful, I cannot ignore your beauty. Please give me your number, we talk after work. Mumekutana mwanaume kwa matatu, mumekaa pamoja. Na wengine wanaanza na namba 072, anakubea umalize namba yako. Mwingine ananiambia wanapanda gari, ukikaa kwa gari 1 hour with this traffic jam usiku, mnaenda kwa you end up having sex there. Yaani umekutana na mtu kwa matatu, hata hamjuani, ujue HIV status yake, mna have sex. Where are we headed with this generation? Where is this generation of a modern man, modern woman taking us? Yani everything has been made so easy. Sex was something that was so preserved. But nowadays, it is all over. It's all over. These are some of the reasons that is making our relationships not last nowadays. Communication. There is no clear communication. Number 7. We don't communicate with our partners. Once they ask you something or when things are going wrong, the only option is to quitting the relationship. There's no communication. There's no effective communication. You don't give direction for your relationships. Relationship yetu nilingia kama haitawaki. People have open relationships. People are married, but in open relationship, open marriage, I don't know what that is. That if I feel I need to see someone, I can be open, I can be free to go and see them. And you expect that marriage to work. These are some of the reasons why marriages and relationships are not working nowadays. There's no communication. Yani unatoka kitu kadogo, unawaka uko top of the roof, I'm out. Hata ukitoka unaingia ingine. Uko kwa relationship ingine ready waiting for you. Hey. my sister, my brother, utaendelea. When will you settle down? Mpaka lini? Kuna wimbo nasikianga ya CD nasema mpaka lini utaendelea na hiyo mtindo? How much is enough? For one, to say I've had it enough. Now utoe hizo unrealistic demands uko nazo. Unajua kwa mtu anasema I want a tall, handsome man, I want a lady mwenye ako na American legs, skinny, sweet, all these, you know, imaginations. My brother, but you have to live with reality. Stop these imaginations. My sister, you have to live with realistic. You have to live with reality. You have to be realistic. Character is more important than beauty. So marriage are not working out nowadays because there are so many options. There are so many options. Nobody wants to be committed. Yaani hata unapata mwingine ako married na ako na wanaume kama 5 au 4 hivi. Sikia mwingine akiniambia, you know what? My husband financially is not stable. Niko na wakunitengeneza nywele makuja, niko na mtu wa nduti, niko na wa budget, niko na mtu wa conductor, niko na driver, yani everywhere I'm rounded. Huyo ni mwanamke mmoja ako na wanaume wote. Niambie. Ni gani itafanya? Hatafanya na. The cycle will repeat itself. It gets to a point where you say enough is enough. Let me settle down. Let me work with whoever I work. Pour somebody who is not perfect, mulete to the right na mtengeneza akue wako na akue perfect. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is Sam Ongoro. See you in my next video. May God bless you. Till next time. Bye-bye. See ya.